So let's kick off with a question that's come in on our Facebook page. Now, Amol Mavle wants to know if he can start claiming tax benefits basis a fit-out possession letter. You know, Harsh, this is very common nowadays. It's difficult to get an occupancy certificate. Typically, we advise that move in only once you get an OC. But what most buyers are getting currently is a fit-out possession letter, which legally, I'm told, doesn't really exist. But can they claim tax benefits? How does the tax department look at it?
So, as far as the tax department is concerned, Section 22 defines what is house property. Please remember, the tax benefits are actually a tax. So, your rental income is taxed. From that you get interest as a deduction. When the property is self-occupied, there is no rent, and therefore you get only a deduction, and that is the tax benefit. Now, a rental can be taxed only when the property is ready. So, obviously, if the property is not ready, there is no question of the rental being taxed, and if there is no question of the rental being taxed, there is no question of allowing interest as a deduction. So, that is the background. Now, the department does not lay down what constitutes a ready property. Now, we know that in large parts of the country, the OC never comes, and based on a fit-out possession, people have been living in it for years and probably even decades. I think as far as the department is concerned, if you are in possession and use of the property, you will get the tax benefit. Of course, if you have rented it out, you have to pay tax on the rent as well. The only one issue that I wanted to highlight is if the fit out and the actual possession is happening in the same year, then this question is very academic, because it does not really matter, it does not change anything. This is only relevant where it happens where the fit out happens in 1 year, fit out possession happens in 1 year, actual possession happens in some later year, or maybe never happens
Harsh, essentially what you're saying is, if you've got a fit-out possession letter and you have taken possession after this, which legally is a big no-no, but if you have done that, if you're living over there, if you're paying electricity bills, if there are taxes that you're paying, you can use all of that and actually claim deduction on your home loan.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, you can.
Okay, so the tax department will not necessarily frown on it, because the tax department does not technically define what is ready property, what is possession. However, here's what we tell say on property hotline: fit out possession is not possession. It doesn't classify as possession. So there is nothing called a fit out possession. You need an OC, an occupancy certificate, to actually qualify for possession, because this means that the house is safe for human habitation. So that is something that you need to keep in mind if you do opt for this fit out possession, because legally you're still not getting a hold of the title of that property.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.